And you ask yourself, is it that overnight Kenya Kwanza have become economic prophets and miracle workers? Of course they are not. They're manipulating the currency. Because for you to witness such kind of a currency drop, a currency losing 30 units in a day, or gaining 30 units in a day, it can only mean that maybe you come into producing certain precious item that there's huge demand for it in the international market. So there's a demand for your item, and you have excess dollars coming into your market. So the dollar starts losing its value as compared to your local currency. But no such thing happened. We did not strike gold or diamonds or oil in huge quantities that now we are exporting more than we are importing. We were where we were last week. We still import more than we export. What is this that led to our shilling to gain tremendously against the dollar in one day? It's very simple. The IMF money that they received, they pumped it into the economy. They increased the interest rate, the Central Bank of Kenya base lending rate. They increased it from 10% to 13%. Then they floated the government bonds that were issued last week. Now government is borrowing the domestic market at 18% interest rate. What that means is this: those who are dollars in their accounts were converting those dollars to go and put them in the local currency and buy those government bonds. So in other words, because the interest rate is very high, it's 18%. Do you know what that means into your economy? That if the government is now borrowing at 18% interest rate, government is borrowing at 18% interest
with the local
from the local banks. Now you and I, if you go to that same local bank, you are going to see your interest rate at minimum 4%. So 18 plus 4, that is 22. That is the minimum. But then now, depending on your credit worthiness and accessibility, it can even get to 30. Between 26 and 30. So how many Kenyans will be able to access the domestic market at those high interest rates? You cannot. It defeats everything. I mean, now access to credit facilities is defeated. That is what they did. So there was nothing important, nothing that you can say was earth-shattering that they did that changed.
So it was artificial.
It's artificial, and it will only last for not more than 1 month. In fact, by the end of next week, you are going to see it starting to lose again value. And we'll be back to square one. The shilling will keep depreciating. The dollar will be, because there will be demand for dollars. And it will not be there. The ones which are there, people are saving. The IMF ones will have been taken up. We'll be back to again demanding for dollars, and will not get it. Now that is Kenya Kwanza for you. They give you shockwaves, shock therapy in one day, and they think that they've resolved the economic problem.